How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video. So Matt LaFleur had his press conference not too long ago, and he talked about Eric Stokes' injury, stating that it is unlikely that he will be playing again this season with that knee or ankle injury. They haven't exactly specified what his injury is specifically, but apparently with how the tests are currently going, it doesn't look good for our second-year corner. And this is pretty sad to hear that he was having a pretty tough second year, especially after he looked very, very good for a rookie corner that was thrust into the starting role, especially with Jair Alexander going out. And it just seems like when it rains, it pours, because not only has our team been underachieving as a team, but also on the defensive side that looked like it could be a top 10, top 5 defense. I was hoping top 5 defense, especially with all of the pieces we had. But it just seemed like the defense just couldn't figure it out. I don't know if it's coaching or how the defense could regress so much. But Eric Stokes, he's had a tough second year. If we just look at his PFF grade, in his rookie year, when thrust into the starting role, he was at a 66.3 defense, and now this year he is at a 53.7 defense, so that's dropped dramatically. And his coverage has gone from a 67.6 to a 60.3. So he's definitely taken a step back, especially considering now he's just on the opposite side of Jair. And if we're to dive even a little bit deeper into his stats, last year he had 1 pick and 9 pass breakups, while this year he hasn't had a single interception or a single pass breakup. Last year he was allowing 51% of the targets to be caught, and this year he's allowing an insane 84% of the passes to be caught, which is just, it's such a drastic change. Like, I don't know what has happened between year 1 and year 2, especially with how good he looked and his potential where he could go. And because of this, NFL quarterbacks passer rating against him, his rookie year was a 78.8%, and this year it's jumped up to a 125.8. So quarterback rating has jumped dramatically from his first year to the second year. I don't know if offensive have kind of figured him out, if he's just struggling in defense and coverage. I'm not sure what exactly is going on, but he's had a very rough second year. And now to add on top of that, with our defense losing Rashawn Gary to an ACL injury, we could probably most likely lose Eric Stokes to a knee and ankle injury, as they're not specifying what the heck it is. So with that, obviously Eric Stokes is guaranteed not to play this Sunday against the Cowboys. And what that means for our defense is, well, Rasul Douglas, instead of going in the slot, will play outside opposite Jair Alexander. And to take that slot position, I can kind of see them picking Darnell Savage to play that position, especially since he's been terrible at safety. He's been one of the worst rated safeties. So I could see, hopefully, in my opinion, Joe Barry drops Darnell Savage down and has Jonathan Abram play the safety spot where Darnell Savage played. Or it could be the opposite way around, because Jonathan Abram's also apparently a liability in coverage. So there's no good answer to it, because both safeties are pretty bad in coverage. But we could also end up possibly having Darnell Savage staying at safety and Cassian Nixon play that slot position. He did well during training camp and during preseason when put into that spot. And I'm honestly kind of hoping we call it Abernathy or something to help play that safety position, because I think we might need a slight change at Darnell Savage's position, because he's been terrible in coverage, especially in Joe Barry's system, which honestly is making me think Joe Barry's system is just not it. He didn't have good stats when he first hired him, but he had an amazing first year. We thought we could only get better, and yet somehow we've gotten significantly worse. So I feel like that's a coaching thing, but that's besides the point of this video. But let me know what you think down in the comments. If you liked the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and as always, go Pack Go.